paying all the bills. I'm taking care of us. So I'm feeling like he played me.
Welcome back to the Out of the Berg podcast. I'm my boy Chris with me.
What's up?
And we got a special guest. We done collaborated with her twice. We done talked about some serious stuff, some funny stuff. The one and only, Suave Milan. What's up?
Thank you guys for having me. Oh my gosh, that was such a great intro. We've done a lot so far. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you. Anytime.
Yeah. It was dope being on your platform, just discussing the topics we discussed. They were very informative. Had people reach out to me about that, so it was really good.
Oh, yes. I like that. Tell them to reach out to me.
Yeah, but how have you been? How's your week been? You guys, it's the same old?
Well, I mean, like I told you, I finished my calculus 3 class yesterday. Other than that, same old.
Woo! Calculus. You're good at math?
No, I just study a lot.
I applaud you. Well, I'm done. I'm done. My exams finished on Tuesday, so I'm done.
Hey, are you a senior or are you a junior?
Senior. I got one more semester, and then I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, I applied to one more semester though.
Thank you.
Yeah. My brother, he goes to Towson. His last semester is next semester too.
Woo! What's your brother's name?
Sean.
Woo! Let's go, Sean. I'm ready to graduate.
Yes. So, he's about to graduate soon. But yeah, my week, I decided to go out. Well, I've been going out, but last night felt like 2019.
Oh.
Literally playing music. Like usually, like the bars have been like, shout out to my homie Jimmy, but they've been whack. Like you can't dance, you can't do nothing. They space you out. They like you got to reserve seats early. So
really, reserve seats? Because I haven't been since COVID.
You have to reserve. It's DC is horrible. Like DC is even worse. But we went to Arlington, and this time around, they let us. People weren't even wearing masks. I kept my stuff on, but
right.
It was a little bit more freer, dancing and all that. And I was like, okay, and got a little drunk, so this will keep me.
It's fun.
Just a little.
Yeah, I had a good night though. I ain't gonna hold you, but yeah.
Where did you go? Which club?
It's called Don Tito's.
Oh, okay. Rate it 1 to 10. What do you say?
Well, usually it's a 8. I'll give it an 8. On a good night, like 8. But because of COVID, it's been like a 5 for the past year. 5 or 4 because it's just like you can't do anything. It's just like and the lines were, oh my God, I think Halloween night, we were in the line for 2 hours and we couldn't even get in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's how wild this COVID thing has messed up the whole. But yeah, it felt like 2019 last year. I mean, last night, but yeah. Enough of my partying ways. Let's get to these topics. So as you know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And it's a very serious topic, especially among, I think, Black people now. I would like to ask you guys first before I, give my, 1 and 2. Have you guys ever had mental health struggles, and are you planning to do anything about it? Do you know anybody with mental health issues? The floor is yours. Whoever wants to go first.
I would say during COVID, really, it's been like a struggle for me, like just not being as happy as usual. Because I'm really like an extrovert, so I didn't know how much I needed to be around people, and just being in the house like all the time, it was like kind of like depressing. You know what I'm saying? You can't do what we've been doing. So I'm like, this is crazy. So I think for me, it's really, I found out like during COVID, I was like, I'm not even acting like myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel
been a little struggle.
Okay.
And I was reading this thing, and it was saying, I was reading this article today, and they were saying, since the pandemic, 4 out of 10 people, adults, said they had mental illness. Prior to COVID, it was only 1 out of 10. So that just kind of shows how like people are discovering like, or COVID's bringing it out, or discovering, or creating something going on, a little mental up in there. But yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. It's just like, COVID give you more one-on-one time than you used to. So you sit down, like dissect yourself a little bit more. And I say I'm kind of like the same as you. Like, I know I've always been big about, like, I used to always go to like the gym all the time, stuff like Peter knows. Like, I used to go to the gym, like lift weights and all the time and stuff.
Strong dude.
But like after like COVID happened, like we just like stopped everything. And like I'm definitely like a introvert, but like it's just like having that like go like that outlet for like whatever stress or whatever I have from my week or my day, whatever, and it just like kind of killing that. I just stopped caring about stuff. I just be like, whatever, man, I don't care.
Exactly. Like, you know what? Wash the clothes right now for what? I'm not even going anywhere. Who's gonna see me right now? Why am I gonna? I mean, when I go to the grocery store, then I'll wash my clothes. But until then, what am I doing? Like,
yeah, don't have to press nobody.
And I was reading this other thing, and it was saying how COVID affected mental illness and like substance abuse in adults. And it was saying they were reporting negative facts like sleeping less, increasing alcohol consumption, and like worsening other chronic conditions that they had due to like worrying, stressing over COVID. So, and the mental health, like their mental health also led to like them being isolated, of course, due to the quarantine, and then like job loss, because like mentally they're just not there. People are losing jobs due to COVID and the mental state because of COVID.
Yeah.
COVID's been
crazy. COVID has brought a lot out, but yeah, personally, like I do, feel your similar sentiments to y'all. Think for me, my mental health, I'm trying to fix now. Think the pandemic really, I stay on my own now. I don't live with my mom or my brothers or anything like that.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a great thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when you're not around people and you're by yourself, it causes you to reflect and sit down and think a lot. And I think the pandemic has made me think about things that I thought I was over or past, and it still does bother me. So I had conversations with my mom and my aunt, about stuff like this, and I actually decided to go to therapy. So
that's good.
Yeah, I'm going to therapy.
A big step.
Yeah, on the 29th, and I started the thing. Actually, this week it was Thursday. Yeah, my first therapy session was Thursday. So, just just trying to cause like I know people are saying that the pandemic, they now started seeing their mental health. Well, in my opinion, I think people, if anything, the pandemic increased what was already there.
Facts.
Because prior to COVID, we had so much we were doing. We were going to events, we're going here, that you don't have time to really think about your stuff. 9 times out of 10, you're always moving. Now that you got to really sit down, now you got to really, so I think from that aspect, COVID, I'm not going to say that's a good thing per se, but I don't think it's a bad thing that, this kind of made us sit down and be like, okay, yeah, we have mental health. Like, we got to figure ourselves out, so.
Right. Because I know specifically at Frostburg, I will go to so many events, like just comparing the schools I've been to. And it was like so many events during the week. And I was just going and going and going. And now it's like, if something's going on, I'm like, I'm gonna go to this event. If I'm not feeling some type of way, I'm gonna go to this event, turn up and get lit. So then you never really work through whatever's going on because you're just like, oh, this is like distracting me from whatever's going on. So I'm just we were so distracted before COVID, and now it's like you gotta sit there and really think, are you good? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's actually like the exact conversation me and my apostle was having this morning. Talking about like people are quick to go to the doctor, but they like stay away from trying to go to like a psychologist. It's just like it's kind of like in the same thing, in the same vein, kind of like if you just keep like letting your injury just sit there without getting it checked out, it's just gonna get worse. As opposed to like actually going to a doctor, somebody who could help you and try to fix that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say that because everybody care a lot about their physical health. If your mental health ain't, your physical ain't gonna be nothing either.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Look at boxers, look at basketball players. You gotta have a certain level of mental health to do that type of stuff. You dig? That's not easy. So black people out there, everybody out there, I don't want to say black people, but specifically black people for this. Please, if you need therapy, go seek it. Don't fall for the stigma, go get your mentals right and your physical. But yeah, on to another. Well, I won't say it's a serious topic, but I've been seeing this a lot. And it's kind of been a circus. We have a couple of them, a couple of these guys. So I asked should women and men go to these social media relationship gurus? I think it was 2 months ago, Derek Jackson got caught with the whole.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Me and Michael Blackson have to have a conversation about that too. But yeah, him and then this other dude, he's on the other side, Kevin Samuels. They're just
Yes.
roller coaster of weird guys that give these women or men relationship advice. And I ask this because do we really need their opinion? Thoughts? Because it's like I see these women that talk to Kevin Samuels, right? And it's like he talks to them and he can give advice. I'm not going to say he's trashed completely. He can give advice, but it's like he preys on women's insecurities.
For sure, he does.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I get it. If you want to tell a woman to not go for these type of men or not to go at these men, you ain't got to like say they fat.
Right, because it
call Sweetie a 6.
Right.
Sweetie's Chris, Sweetie's a 6, bro.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on this.
Make sense. So like, and then he called a woman as built as Emmett Smith. If you're a Cowboys fan, like, come on, bro. Like, I get the advice part that you want to tell women to do better and to go for high value men and to do better for themselves, but you ain't gotta like. Because at the end of the day, what you're trying to really do is get the viral moments so more people will come. And, and then Derek Jackson, too, like the other side, like pampering the woman. Tell the woman what they want to hear. But then behind closed doors, you're like everything that you're shitting on them for. You're everything, like you're a cheater, but you're telling men not to cheat. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I really don't get why people invest their times in these type of characters, but thoughts,
I don't think Kevin likes women, honestly. I really don't. I generally, okay, so I was listening to him the other day, and this woman was saying she felt like she'd been bamboozled because she married this man who needed a green card. But she thought he had money. Like, so he faked like he had money. They got married. Then all of a sudden he has no money and he needs a green card. So he's like, first of all, well, what size are you? Size? What does her size have to do with? And she's like, I'm paying all the bills. I'm taking care of us. So I'm feeling like he played me. So then he ended up changing the scenario. Is like, well, he's been there for you, and you should go home and apologize for him because you weigh 200 pounds. So she's there literally because she's like, well, how much do you weigh? She's like, I'm 210. All 210 pounds of you, ma'am. You need to go and apologize to him. I was like, are you serious? She's taking care of this man who played and pretend because it's a high value man has the money, right? So and that's what he said. High value. There we have the money. They make the money. So if he has no money, then is he high value to what Kevin says? No.
Yeah.
So then how is she taking care of everything, but she needs to go home and apologize to him? I was like, what? She was like, well, what should I do? Like, should we get back together or what? And he ended up flipping the whole scenario. You have this entitlement, sense of entitlement and all this other stuff. And I'm like, he's just crazy. I'm not here for him. So I don't think he likes women. And Derek Jackson, I wouldn't listen to anything he says because he'll have you talking in the third person too.
Yeah, if you saw, listen. When I saw that, I had to literally look at myself like, yo, are you really talking in third person about yourself?
Crazy. What? I saw Derek Jackson's cheating video and Derek Jackson cheated. I'm like, is he serious? You cheated. You cheated.
Like he's taking the blame off himself to himself somehow.
And then trying to sell something at the end. Like, what? Who's gonna buy your stuff right now?
Right.
Yeah, man. I really like Kevin Samuels is something, but Derek Jackson, man,
something's wrong. He needs his mental health checked out.
Yeah, he needs his mental. That's a mental. I think Kevin Samuels, a woman hurt him. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like a woman rejected him, and
he's just trying to build a brand off of it at this point. Because like y'all said earlier, like sometimes he do be having like decent points. But like the other day, I think because I wanted to listen because I had never actually like listened to like a whole spiel or whatever he does. I just hear like the little clips off of like Instagram or whatever. So I went on to I think it was his YouTube or Facebook, whatever, and listened to him. And like you said, he like the problem will not relate to the woman's appearance or anything at all. And he just brings it back to them. Just this completely irrelevant to what is the problem. I don't understand why that's even an issue here. Unless you're just so vain that you just like, well, you look like that, so it makes sense that this is happening. Like that,
exactly.
That's not how that works.
That's his logic. He doesn't know beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that very subjective. So a man can choose this whole high value man. A high value man can choose, and no disrespect, a girl like Monique, and that's his queen. Not to say Monique isn't beautiful, but like. You can't tell people what the standard of beauty is, bro. Like, give people advice, but stop trying to use. Well, just because you look like this, that's why he's treating you like this. Like, you have to change who you look like to get better treatment.
Yeah,
right.
Which is kind of like okay. And then the corniest thing he ever said was like, "Well, I do this because you know that song "Scrubs" by TLC." They said, "I don't want no scrubs." So because women are calling men scrubs, you think that is a good way for us high value men, right? We should go on that same level and start dissing females.
Wait, he quoted Scrubs?
Yes, he quoted. It was on the Joe Budden podcast. It was on the Joe Budden podcast. I was like, bruh. First of all, like, if you're a high value man, you ain't got time for that.
Right.
Exactly.
That's a female TLC record. No, they free to say that, but like, what high value man wants to tear down a woman for her appearance?
Exactly.
Yeah, and like kind of like you said, like you have to. It's not about appearance, and there's also a way, like you said, to talk to them. You can't just, like you said, on their insecurities, like, oh, you're fat, so this. Like, there's a way to help somebody, and that's not helping them. You're tearing them down. Because you're tore down. Because somebody did something to you. So he's a scorned man. So then he's out here getting all these women with low self-esteem, trying to get them to have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And it's like now I'm starting to see, now you want to do that. There are other people calling you out on your card. There are people saying he's gay, and now he's like having to defend himself all the time. Hey, man.
Yeah.
You asked for it. Yes, you asked for it. But yeah, I think guys, like, I think females and just men, we need to like stop going to social media and like investing in these type of idiots.
Yeah,
it doesn't serve a purpose at all.
Because clearly he's just in it for the money. He don't care about nothing you say at all.
No.
Because
if you want to talk to me, oh sorry.
You go.
It's like if you want to talk to me, you gotta what's that thing called on YouTube when they pay for it? I can't think of the word. Super chat. You get a super chat if you want some advice. Like who says that? He's not trying to help nobody. If you want to have a question, super chat me or cash at me. Like he's not trying to help. He's trying to make some money and get a little clout. I don't know, but he's not into helping women. I don't know about the men, but he's not into helping women.
Yeah, and I think at one point he called out Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
But and I'm just like, okay, first of all, you don't want to climb that tree. You do not want to climb the Dr. Umar tree. That's not going to serve you well. So just leave that alone. I don't even know why he would even do that. But yeah, on to, let's get to these like weekly topics because this other stuff. But yeah, J. Cole. I think we talked about his album. It's number one right now in the world.
As it should be.
Yeah, it's number one. It's number one in the U.S. and I think in other countries. He's in Rwanda right now, so he tweeted it out, celebrating that.
His basketball league, right?
Yeah. That's all. J. Cole. I rock with you as a rapper, but
at least he can rap. Did you see that? They said at least he can rap. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At least he can rap.
Yeah, but I think I was assuming Avery and Shamar would be on today and give the thoughts, but I think me and Chris have given our thoughts last week. Suave, what are your thoughts on his album if you've heard?
I've listened to it. I didn't hear all the songs. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Oh,
I heard most of them, but then I just started doing something else and I just didn't finish it. But I mean, I liked it. It was cool, but I think I need to finish it all the way and then I'll be able to. I like J. Cole, but it was just kind of all right to me. What was it about? Y'all know what it was about, to be honest?
The album, he just wants to rap. He wants to show people he can rap again.
Okay.
He just wants to be on that aggressive. It's not like 4SL Drive or KOD or like conceptual. It's like
I think he's kind of using it as his rebirth, kind of.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking it was like a message behind it, Yeah.
No real deep message behind the album, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean it's J. Cole, so he's gonna rap about stuff. He's gonna say bars that are like reflective of like you should like think, but nothing specific, like for your eyes only, which is very conceptual. But this is just I want to rap and show people I can rap. But
he's a deep dude. He's a deep rapping man.
He is.
He can spit with the best of them, Speaking of other rappers, A$AP Rocky, he is in love with Rihanna. What do you guys think of his the Rihanna A$AP Rocky thing?
I know Chris is mad.
So question, which Chris are you talking about? Chris here or the other Chris?
Chris
Brown. I'm talking about Chris Brown.
Oh, him.
I know Chris Brown is mad.
That too.
Well, he should be.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I think it's cool that A$AP Rocky as with Rihanna. They do look. I saw them on. What was this thing? Something for Vogue where they ask each other questions.
I saw that too. Yeah.
They seem like they got good chemistry and they rock with each other. So proud of A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. Well, you've been through a journey. You know how Chris Brown put all that on your face. then you played Drake. I had Drake out here looking like a simp for a minute. Sorry. Then I think she was with a rich billionaire or something like that for a while. And now she's, with A$AP. So proud of A$AP Rocky. Hope they, keep the union. But any other thoughts on this?
I was reading this earlier, and he was saying that Rihanna is a part of his creative part of his new album that's coming out. So I was like, that's just kind of dope. Like when your girlfriend, boyfriend, y'all can come together like in a relationship and also like grind to like they working, making albums together. Cause like your work ethic, that's a turn on. If somebody's like real passionate into their work, so that's probably like helps the relationship as well when they're both like, oh, we work together, but we're best friends. Now we're lovers. It's like, I like this. I'm here for this. I'm here for the ASAP and Rihanna.
Yeah, I'm here for it too. And his fashion sense, although sometimes I don't agree with certain things, it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. So shout out to ASAP Rocky, man. Shout out to him. But speaking of rappers again, Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow versus. I actually heard maybe was it 2-3 minutes ago that it's confirmed by Soulja Boy, but the way Soulja Boy talks, you just don't know. So, but if they did do a versus, who do you got, Soulja Boy or Bow Wow?
I'm gonna say Bow Wow.
I'm gonna go Bow Wow.
I can't think of 20 Soulja Boy songs, to be honest with you.
I'm going Soulja Boy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here's the thing. Soulja Boy is a producer too.
True.
So he could play some records. He produced for Nicki. He's produced for. He did We Made It with Drake.
True.
That beat was hard. And then Jay-Z remade. Ooh, I gotta rethink this. I'll still go Bow Wow because his catalog is a little longer.
Yeah.
He did from 13 to an adult. And I don't care what nobody says. As a kid, I wanted to be Bow Wow rocking the throwback jerseys. That was me. Like Mike, I wanted to be like Bow Wow. So I'm gonna go Bow Wow. I think Bow Wow got this. But Soulja Boy got some.
Soulja Boy. Kiss Me Through the Phone. Donk. You know how many times Donk is still played to this day and party.
That is true. No. Nicki made that. That itty big. I forgot that song.
Itty Bitty Piggy.
Yeah, Nicki made that a whole nother thing. But Soulja Boy got okay. Here's the thing with Soulja Boy though. He got some whack songs though.
Yeah.
He do got some. What's that song? What's that song? Yeah.
Trick.
I don't like that song.
When we were kids, that shit was funny, but like if he plays that, it's like, hey. I don't know. To me, Bow Wow ain't got no whack song. I can't think of a whack Bow Wow song.
I don't even know a lot of Bow Wow songs. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I don't
Bounce
know.
With Me.
I don't even know that.
Okay, I'm about see when Bow Wow came out, when Bow Wow first, I was like 6 or 7 years old, I think.
So how old are you now?
I'm 27.
Yeah. You're 27. Oh my gosh. Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay. That's okay. See, that's 6-year gap.
Makes sense. Makes sense now.
See, that's 6 years.
I'm 21. I'm a youngin. I'm a child out here.
Okay. So Soulja Boy came out when you were in like elementary school, right?
Yes. So that's all I was doing.
Oh, okay, because Bow Wow came out when I was in elementary school.
It's all coming together.
How old are you, Chris?
I'm 26.
Okay, well then there we go. That's why.
Okay, that's what. Yeah. Okay. This makes sense.
Because all I'm doing is Soulja Boy in elementary, middle. So I'm like Soulja Boy, pretty boy swag, all that, So I'm in there, I'm in there. So that's why,
Yeah, no. When Soulja Boy came out,
Soulja Boy came out. We was in middle school.
Yeah, it was in middle school. I was like in 7th or 8th grade, I think.
Yeah.
7th or 8th grade. Yeah. I remember that.
That's why. But yeah, I'm going Soulja Boy. I don't know. The only one I know is that that song with Rihanna when they have that long verse. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's Sierra.
Yeah, it's Bow Wow in it, right?
Oh. Yeah, but I don't really.
That's the only thing. I don't even know any Bow Wow songs.
I forgot I should know the name of that song.
I don't.
I ain't never had no one. Let me
look at it.
I don't know.
We'll always be together. Tell me and I believe it. I think Like You. Like You.
Nobody do me like you. Yeah.
That's the name of the song. Like You. Okay. Oh, I bought that album, that song, and I think the album's called Wanted. I bought that in fifth grade. So I know that whole album. So yeah, that's why I would pick Bow Wow, but I'm not gonna knock you for picking Soulja Boy, because
and he's on Jagged Edge. What's that song? Look at Mary. He's on that little remix. Is he, or is that Or was he just in it? I forgot. Whatever. I don't know. I'm going Soldier Boy because I don't know no Bow Wow song.
Yeah, I feel on that.
Makes sense now though.
It makes a lot because when we said our ages, I had to be like, okay, yeah. All
Why
right.
am I just finding? That's why I never saw you at Frostburg. I'm like, you told me we never saw each other. That's why.
Yeah.
That's a good.
That's why. You graduated when I was on my way.
Right.
Actually, you the same age as my brother. I think my brother's 22.
I'm gonna be 22 in July.
Okay, you're the same age. Yeah. Okay. I think he would still pick Bow Wow because he was around me.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, it makes sense though.
But
I have no choice around you. You can't play no Soldier Boy probably.
yeah, he could play Soldier Boy around me. I wouldn't do anything to him.
You wouldn't let him play Soldier Boy? Oh,
Actually, Sean doesn't really like Soldier Boy because he don't like the song Birdwalk and Gucci Bandana. He don't like those records. I used to get on his nerves. I used to just play those records. I'm a terrible brother, but yeah. Shout out to Sean.
I don't really like that song either. I can't lie. I don't really like it.
You don't like? Oh yeah, but on to, you know what? This next one, man. We're gonna do a this or that, and it's gonna be based on. We're gonna ask you a couple questions later, but this next one, the NBA playoffs, is set.
I'm still upset. I
you know why I'm laughing? Hey, last night I was drunk, and I really thought it was a dream when I woke up. So the Memphis Grizzlies beat the Golden State Warriors.
It's time for me to log off. Time for me to log off.
Oh, I would say a lot. You know, Steph Curry actually played a great game, but you know what? I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave the Warriors alone. They're not even in the playoffs for this topic. So, the playoffs is about to start. Who are your early favorites? Any matchups you're excited about?
Nets and the Celtics.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like
I really like both of them, but I'm going with the Nets.
Yeah, man, I love Kemba. That's one of my favorite basketball players. But Kyrie, Harden, KD.
It's too much.
Yeah.
That's hard to overcome.
Yeah.
At all, in any way.
It's too much of a bag. Jason Tatum is tough, though. I really like Jason Tatum.
Yeah, that's my other baby. You know.
Yeah. The Knicks and Hawks.
That's your two?
Yeah, that's no the Knicks. No. I'm just saying matchups I like.
Oh.
So far, the Knicks and the Hawks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the Knicks in 7. But
in 7?
Yeah, the Hawks.
I'm say 6.
I'm going with the Hawks. Yeah.
Trae Young. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Trae. That's the first thing I thought about.
I really think the Knicks have a history, like their history in playing in the playoffs. They're very physical. So Trae Young, get ready. They're gonna bump you. But I could see the Hawks. Listen, although I respect the Knicks, I love Tibbs. I love Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose my second favorite player ever. So, but something about the Knicks, man. Sometimes they'll find a way to ruin it. That's the thing.
They're like they're like that one AU team. You be like, nah, they ain't good. Cause like you see like a Julius Randle or whoever just like standing over there just like chilling, and then they just like go out there and bang on you real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll still pick the Knicks, but not secure for me. But also the Lakers, Suns.
I don't want the Lakers to win, but they probably gonna win.
Oh, Lakers 100%.
Lakers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say Sun because I don't like the Lakers.
That hurts.
we all know the reason why she says that.
Yeah, we know because I don't like LeBron. I don't.
You don't like
never
LeBron?
Have, never will. I'm not going to start today. You can't make me.
How old were you when they were playing Okay, this makes sense.
Stop doing that.
No, because if you hate, because to say you hate LeBron, that means like so those years. where they were going to the finals every year with the Warriors. Okay, yeah, I can see why you hate LeBron. He beat you once though. They got him 3 times.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't like LeBron. You know why? He's a crybaby and they cheat for him, but it's okay. It's okay.
Listen, okay.
I'll sip my water.
Okay, I would. My response to that is a guy's an MVP candidate and he's the 9th seed, which really makes sense. But realistically, who do you got winning, if any?
For the West or just overall?
Overall. Well, you can start West and East though. Actually, do West and East, and then you can say overall.
All right. Well, for the East, I have either the Bucks or the 76ers right now.
Over the Nets?
Rather, let me rephrase that, because I don't think the Nets are going to stay healthy the whole playoffs. I think somebody's going to get hurt.
Ooh, don't say that.
No, I'm not hoping for it. If they stay healthy the whole time, Nets, of course. But I don't think they're going to stay healthy the whole time. So I'm feeling either the Bucks or the 76ers.
Okay.
I'm just going with Nets to win it all. Period.
Who you got coming out the West?
It doesn't matter.
Who you guys got coming out the West?
I got both LA teams.
I don't know. This is hard for me. I'm gonna go LA.
Lakers?
Yeah. Because I don't like them, but they're gonna win. I don't want them to, but
okay. So the smart choice would probably say the Lakers, but just because I want to see my 2 brothers suffer, I'm gonna go Lakers Nets finals. One is a Lakers. I would say Clippers Nets finals because one of them is a Knicks fan and one of them is a Laker fan. So I just want to see them suffer in the house. But if I'm being real, probably would be the Lakers Nets, and I would take the Nets in 7 or 6.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
But if it's the Clippers, I'll go Nets in 6. Yeah, probably.
I will say this: Knicks are my underdog favorite right now, just because I like just watching them at least earlier this year. I didn't expect them to be in the playoffs, and so I feel like they just got the most to prove right now. So if they made it, it'd be legendary run for them.
Yeah, they've been dogged for a long time, so it's good to see them have some success. But yeah, hopefully these playoffs are entertaining and it'll be fun. Shout out to Memphis again. Shout out to shout out to Ja Morant, my nigga Ja. Yeah,
little dread hanging was getting on my nerves. His little dread hanging, I just wanted to smack it. I wanted to pull it out. I wanted to pull his little dread out last night. I was mad.
Yeah, and also shout out to Steph because him and J. Cole have something in common. Off season.
Oh.
LOL. I know he was waiting to say that. It's okay.
All right, but
we'll be back.
Okay,
But we'll be back.
Okay, we'll see.
That's on period.
We'll see. But our next segment is going to be the last thing we do for the day. Anytime we get a guest, we do a this or that. So we just ask you a couple of, pick between 2 things.
I'm excited.
Done it with a lot of friends and guests on here, and usually I trip some of them up, except Jay. That was the hardest one.
Yeah, no, I gotta yell at my source for that one because that was he went through that too easy.
Yeah, shout out to Jay. But everybody's have fun doing this, and usually we do it to your interest, but I kind of wasn't too sure, so I picked a couple. That may be hard, may be easy. Let's see. So the first one, since you're talking about the Golden State Warriors, who's the better 3-point shooter? Steph Curry or Klay Thompson?
I'm going Klay.
Ooh,
because every time he was hitting him, he was just hitting him. Like every time Curry hit him with the ball, he's just hitting it.
I feel that.
I will
Klay
say
is a better
takes more. Like Curry will hit it from so far back, but he does miss sometimes, like last night. But Before Clay got hurt, Curry just hit him with the ball. He's just hitting him over and over and over again.
I will say this: Clay does hit more meaningful 3-point shots than Steph Curry. Yes, I'll leave that. But yeah, I do think Steph's the greatest shooter ever, but if you pick Clay, that's Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
You know, he has the record against the Chicago Bulls with 13 threes on it. So yeah. But yeah, look at you're not in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting in the couch with me.
Okay, all right.
I'm sitting in the couch.
Y'all sitting on the couch with me.
Well, you're a Bulls fan, though.
We on the same couch.
Okay. Kumbaya on the couch. Kumbaya on the couch.
See, you got your wine. I got my Gatorade.
I got water today, but we're going to have some wine later.
Okay. So
hydrate first.
I feel you. So the next one, J. Cole or Kanye?
J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. J. Cole over. I don't agree, but as a rapper, I would pick J. Cole over Kanye. I just think Kanye had better songs. But
that's what I was going as rapper. What are you supposed to be going on for?
Oh, it's
or like in general?
In general, yeah. Just in general.
Okay. I don't really like Kanye. He got too much going on for me. So I just say J. Cole.
J. Cole? Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. We'll give you that. Now, this is a throwback one. Aaliyah or Brandy?
Brandy.
Straight like that. No hesitation at all.
No hesitation?
Nope. And I'm going off of more than just music now.
Okay. Yeah. Aaliyah was about to get there though, but you know.
Moesha, Mo to the E to the Moesha. You know?
I'm not mad at that pick though. I think I just have for me personally, Aaliyah's music was just a little bit, better. But if you're taking everything into fact, acting and everything,
she was popping. She was popping back in the day. Yeah. I guess that sounds old for old people. You got old people watching this? I don't mean back in the day.
All right. They consider me old, so
okay.
You good.
People, I want to say people older than us.
Yeah, they good. They not bad. But okay, Brandy overly. Okay. Now this one we've debated on the show so many times, but I don't know if we should go. We said enough on this, honestly. Usher or Chris Brown?
Oh my gosh. Chris.
Okay.
Chris. He be up there,
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I would say this. He's a better dancer,
But he's a woman beater, so I don't know. It's a hard. First thing I thought of was dancing and music, but I'm like, no. Because if we was together, he would beat me. So no, I don't know now. If he beat Rihanna, he beat me. Come on now. So I don't know. I might have to change my mind.
Usher? Yeah, come over to the Usher side. Usher got them hits too.
I might have to change the Usher. I mean, but he got herpes, so I don't know.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
No,
I don't want herpes or get beat up, so I don't know what to do. This is a tough choice. Oh my gosh, why y'all do this to me?
You gonna go a tie for this one?
I will go with Chris.
Still Chris? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Herpes.
Okay, Chris Brown. All right. Next one. Next one. Rush Hour movies or Friday movies?
Friday.
Okay.
I like Fridays.
Yeah.
I like all the Fridays.
I think Fridays. I have to agree with you there because I think the third Friday is better than the third Rush Hour. Sorry, Chris.
No, it's fine. I like the third Friday better than the third Rush Hour too.
Yeah.
It was what was it?
Bad Boys?
Bad Boys, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that third Friday movie, man. What's the dude? Terry Crews.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He stole the show. You know what this is. Don't fight it. Just let it happen.
I don't know what this is.
And I like watching that scene over again. I always wondered, why did Cat Williams have his pants all the way down?
I don't know. That's a good question. It made it funnier.
Yeah, but it's like, yo, who pees like that? Like, and it's like you're already setting the scene. You don't know it, but you're already. But yeah. The last one. And this one, this is gonna be an interesting one. Based off our conversations, Drake or Michael Jackson?
Drake.
Dang, that was quick.
I say Drake.
Peter.
Because I do like I like them both a lot. It's not like I don't like Michael or nothing, but like I'm a girl, so I'm gonna go off. Drake looks better than Michael. Michael was scary even in the middle of the night. Drake, he looked good. So I'm gonna just
okay. It's not a music thing, right? Okay.
No, I like both their music. I like both of them a lot. I do. Michael, we know what Michael was doing. I remember the time. I remember, So
you gotta quit
go.
You gotta quit it if I never mind.
I get what you're saying.
Never mind. Wow.
Drake. I'm going off looks because I didn't like the way Michael looked at the end of his life.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's actually a good. You didn't make a music argument, because if you tried a music argument, I would have been like. But off of that, I'll give you that. We'll give you that. Okay, but yeah.
And so I'm guessing you guys said Michael.
Quite easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Quite easily. You do have a supporter who was on this show. He probably would have clapped for you, Shamar.
Oh yeah.
About.
Yeah, because he's the biggest.
He took Drake over Michael too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he would have picked. Yeah, he did the list, and he actually was like, Drake might get 2 songs.
Drake.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, and I think I think that's definitely this or that's. If anything, y'all want to say anything else, I have to wrap up the show soon. So, anything else, Chris, you want to get off your chest?
No, I'm cool.
So, I have anything you want to say?
Thank you guys for having me. This was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So, that's the show for today. We will be on YouTube Monday, 3:15. Please subscribe, like, comment, show support. We need it. You can catch us on all podcast services. We're on Pandora now.
Oh, Pandora.
Yeah, we're on Pandora now.
They didn't want us at first. They want us now, though.
Yeah. But our social media page is Out of the Berg on IG. My personal is at Kofi Peter, but the Peter is Pita, so Pita. So follow that. Chris.
You can follow me on Twitter at BigChris_57 and on IG at ChrisKelly578, I think.
Yeah. Suave Milan.
You can follow me on Instagram at Suave_Milan. On Instagram.
Yeah, we love you. Like I always say, stay black, stay woke. We love you.
Bye. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Out of the Berg podcast. We're available on all podcasting platforms, and we ask that you like, comment, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. And as always, we like you, we love you, but we gotta go. Bye.